Ah, ihr beiden jetzt schon, ja? Here, you know that massive corporation Klasse & Co. Well, this wee man fair there. He thinks he's a pure ticket cause his family's well off. He wouldn't have stopped following me about either. Actually, they in my head eating. You go have a wee giggle where your family's money. Meanwhile, I'll go get a job and make my own money. Can't waste the good academy life now. Hey there, Becky, have you decided on a club to join yet? Here, how many times dare I need that tell you that stop acting like you're my mate? I'm joining the school store. Got a problem with that? Becky, that's not a club at all. I know you think I'm daft or something. As usual, you continue to baffle me, and presumably everyone else. I'm attending the academy from my home in Heimdall. A commute like that makes it very difficult to join a club or work a part-time job like Becky does. Ja, komme ich in Twister rein? Nee, ne? Schade. So, Student Union Building ist da, dann gehen wir jetzt gerade mal nochmal in die Bibliothek und dann gehen wir quasi im Osterhäuschen rum. Why is he in there? What's wrong? It's nothing. Oh well, I suppose I just returned to the dorm for today. If you intend to regularly befoul the library with a present, though, you need to find a new place to study. Wait, why am I the one who needs to go somewhere else? You can't make me go anywhere. Ah, Mark you. In the library, you'll find books detailing key terminology on the second floor and a recommended reading corner on the first. The recommended reading corner is updated almost every month, so it's worth checking in on a regular basis. What's more, many books you read will be added to the book tab of your notebook for future reference. You can access the book tab by pressing the touchpad button or choosing Note and then Books from the current menu. Hello and welcome to the library. You'll be very familiar with it by the end of your tenure at this academy. It's almost a second home for some students. Not only do we have every kind of book you could imagine, but the quiet atmosphere makes it a perfect study spot. Feel free to come along whenever you'd like. We'd never turn away an inquisitive mind. We have every book you could ever want here, culturally or academically. Don't be a stranger. We'll happily take you in whenever you're in a reading mood. Ja, ich hoffe, ihr habt die Augen nicht ganz wie Woo Baby. Warum? Als ob die hier kein Woo Baby haben. Die haben alles, aber kein Woo Baby. Da unten ist Woo Baby. I found a very exciting novel series here the other day. A real page turner, so as soon as I finish one, I'll come right back here and grab the next one. Don't you have a club you should be running off to? Nope, I still haven't decided whether I want to join one yet. How about you? The same. None have managed to catch my interest so far. I'm in no hurry. If any have merit, I'll find out sooner or later. Well, that sounds like you, I guess. You do things at your own pace and at your own discretion, just like a noble. Doesn't take a noble to exercise critical thinking and sound judgment, at least in theory. If that's all you have to say, then leave me be. I'm not looking to be friends with you or anyone else. Right, sorry for bothering you. Here's the reading corner. Imperial Railways, a history. The Orbital Revolution of 50 years ago had a profound effect on Erebonia, much as it did on other nations on the continent. Much is made of its impact on weaponry, but I believe its influence on transport was equally noteworthy. Specifically, the Orbital Revolution allowed the creation of railways for the first time. Before the Orbital Revolution, there were only 3 methods of transport available to imperial citizens: horse, boat, and walking. Considering the sheer size of Erebonia, the situation was far from ideal. traveling from the imperial capital to Heimdall to Bavaria, from the imperial capital of Heimdall to Bavaria, the capital of the Kreuzen province, for example, took 10 days on foot and 4 days by horse. Such long journeys would be impossible to imagine for the Erebonian citizens of today. Changing all that, however, was the Orbital Revolution's transformation of manufacturing, making the creation of mechanical engines possible for the first time. This marked a key turning point in the history of transportation, and Erebonia's first use of these engines was the invention of a train. Septian Calendar 1158. The first orbitally powered vehicle to run on rail tracks was developed through the combined efforts of Professor G. Schmidt, a leading disciple of Professor Epstein at the Rheinford factory, known at the time as the weapons manufacturer. Septian Calendar 1160. A freight line between Ruhr City and the Sachsen iron mine was completed. Septian Calendar 1165. The first passenger railway connecting Heimdall and Ruhr began operation. As a result of these developments, the concept of the Orbital Railway became widely known throughout the nation, and by 1175 a wide-reaching railway network had been created, with Heimdall at its center. The rail nexus effectively connected the imperial capital with all of the major provincial capitals. This was followed soon after by the establishment of railways in other nations on the continent, eventually leading to the creation of the Transcontinental Railroad 20 years ago, which has made transporting people, goods and information all over the continent significantly easier. There's no doubt that the orbitally powered airships invented in the Liberal Kingdom and the family automobiles developed in the Calvert Republic are also wonderful inventions. However, a half a century after the Orbital Revolution, it is an incontestable fact that railways are the most important methods of transportation, as Reinemann. 8 contents were added to booknotes. Hier haben wir hier Battle Books. Da, wenn man alle Bücher gelesen hat, kriegt man auch, glaube ich, irgendwas. Ich glaube auch sogar tatsächlich eine Master Quad, da bin ich mir aber nicht sicher. Kann ich tatsächlich. Oh Gott, ja, das werde ich. Wobei North Highlands weiß ich gerade gar nicht. Das gab es nicht in den vorherigen Spielen. The North Highlands are located northeast of the Empire and surrounded by the Isengard Range. Despite their harsh natural environments, they are populated by tribes of nomads with their own unique culture. Given their proximity to both the Empire and the Republic, the Highlands have been a hotly contested territory for many years. Ja. Brauchen wir nichts. Hier, Epstein Foundation kennen wir. Ich suche explizit nach Sachen, die in den anderen Spielen definitiv nicht gezeigt wurden. Oder genannt wurden. IBC kann man das sehen. The International Bank of Crossbell is a large banking organization which manages the vast quantities of money flowing to Crossbell and supports the economies of nations across the continent. The IBC's interests extend beyond banking too. In addition to providing most of the funding for the Epstein Foundation's Open Network project, the bank manages theme parks and other similar diversions. The Imperial Chronicle is a news organization headquartered in Heimdall. It has built up a reputation as the Empire's most trustworthy news source over the course of its 120-year history. Last year, in an effort to diversify their news distribution, the company established Imperial Chronicle Radio to supplement their widely read newspaper. Okay, interessant. Warte mal, eigentlich wäre ich jetzt nach Bracer. Was erklären die mir jetzt über die Bracer-Gilde? Das sehe ich jetzt mal nicht vor. Ah, nee, ich hatte gehofft, dass da vielleicht irgendwer erwähnt wird. Great Collapse. Kennen wir? Glaube ich. Oh, guck mal, hier ist ja ein paar Sachen. So, 4 great houses is a collective term for the storied families who rule the 4 Erebonian provinces. Each controls a private provincial army and commands respect second to only the honor family. All 4 run their nearly country-sized provinces in accordance with the Empire's class system, but a push for modernization is increasing tension between the 4 great houses and the Reformed faction. Den kennen wir, das kennen wir auch. Das steht nicht eigentlich bei ihm. Es ist so lustig hier, wenn wir das hier sehen, wird er wahrscheinlich... Ja. The Non-Aggression Pact was an international treaty proposed by Queen Alicia II and signed in 1202 by the Liberal Kingdom, Erebonian Empire and Calvert Republic in Liberal's Erebonia Royal Villa. While not legally binding, the pact has had a powerful effect, bringing an end to large-scale of Erebonian and Calvardian military exercises near Crossbell and decreasing tension between each nation. Das so, als ich das erstmal gespielt habe, habe ich hier natürlich auch alles abgebucht. Bin hier auch gewesen und logischerweise habe ich nix von dem, was hier drin behandelt war, behalten, geschweige denn habe ich verstanden. Also vor allen Dingen, ne, hier, ne, ich wusste ja logischerweise noch nicht, wer Queen Alicia II ist. Jetzt weiß ich, wer sie ist. Das ist, puh. So komisch, dass man jetzt auf einmal hier alles, was ich jetzt auf einmal weiß, fühlt sich wirklich fast wie ein komplett neues Spiel an. Einfach, weil ich jetzt weiß, also jetzt auch mal davon abgesehen, dass ich weiß, was in dem Spiel und in den nächsten 3 Spielen, die hier aufbauen, passiert, aber ich weiß auch alles, worauf das Spiel hier aufbaut. Well there, those ladies in Villa-Cross get-ups are looking mighty fine. It'd be a crime against photography if I didn't snap some pics. Okay, wenn du meinst, Rex. So that the Alicia girl I've heard so much about. She has a different air about her than the other first years. She's awfully cocky for a commoner. Alicia and I are taking a look at all the clubs here. Would you care to join us? Emma, what are you saying? Oh, right. I'm sorry, Rean. It's fine, don't worry about it. I'm not much for sports myself. I think something like the literature club would be the best fit for me. She intends to join the lacrosse club, does she? What a lovely turn of events. I can use this to teach her place. Well, she's passionate to say the least. Joining a sports team does seem like it'd be interesting though. Friendship, hard work and success, huh? I've never joined any sports team before, but it must be pretty fun if she's this excited. When you think of traditional Erebonian sports, the word lacrosse should come screaming into your mind. The 3 key pillars of the sport are the 3 key pillars of youth itself. Friendship, hard work and success. So who's ready to make the most of the youth with us? Do try to control yourself, Emily. You'll scare them all off at this rate. I'm the captain of this club, name's Emily, but people call me the Blazing Maiden. We're not gonna be young forever, but as long as we're here, I'm gonna make it count. Oh, are you here to join the lacrosse club? I'm sorry to tell you this, but this club is for girls only. Oh, are you here? Nein. Welcome to the riding club. I am the current captain Lambert Mach, and this is my trusty steed Whitcomb. Are you a new recruit by any chance? If you have the slightest interest in joining, by all means, please do. We will happily accept anyone who wants to experience the joys of riding. If you have the slightest interest in joining, by all means, please do. Warum kann ich mit dem Pferd nicht sprechen? Nein, ich kann nicht mit Whitcomb sprechen. Schade. Gut, gibt natürlich auch keinen Horse Talk for Dummies. I wonder if I can find any good material for this month. Oh, don't mind me, just talking to myself, I do that sometimes. Actually, Class 7 might just end up being a treasure trove of material. I don't know what material means, but I don't like the sound of it. I've got a feeling your class will provide me with some good material. You better not let me down. Ich habe jetzt schon einfach viel zu viel Spaß daran, ihn mit dieser tiefen Stimme mal zu sprechen. Monica, I guess this is where the fencing and swimming clubs are located. I'm not exactly what you'd call athletic, but it might still be worth checking them both out. I mean, we are the Military Academy and all this. Not much point in being here if I'm not healthy. Guter Punkt. Nimm lieber den Frühling Club. What with this guy? He just marched in here demanding to be made captain. So much for respecting your elders. I figured this club would help me get in shape, but man, what have I got myself into? Oh, Alter, Alan hat... Wie krass Alan sich verändert, ey. Welcome to the fencing club. I'm Friedel, the club captain. A number of interesting first years have joined us, so I'm curious to see how things unfold. Healthy competition among club members is always a good thing. Patrick, quite the interesting one. I have a feeling he's going to be a good practice partner for Lorian. Wanna say that again, asshole? I don't think I heard that right. Oh, of course. I've said as many times as it takes for you to get it into your thick skull. As the best swordsman here, I should be named captain of a club. Did you follow that, or must I speak more slowly? Kleinen Moment, mal kurz. Sorry, da muss man genießen. Yeah, I gotcha. If you're so damn cocky, how about taking me on one-on-one? Seems like you need a little attitude adjustment. I have no objection to that. Just remember, you challenged me, so I expect no whimpering after you lose. Just cause you're noble doesn't mean I'm not gonna beat your ass. You need to be brought down a peg and I'm gonna be one to do it. Give me your uniform, I can assume you're part of Class 7. That's right, mind if I ask who you are? My name's Patrick, I'm from Class 1. Class 1, huh? That's one of the upper classes, right? I'm Winschwarzer, pleased to meet you. Do you really think the feeling is mutual? I couldn't, in good conscience, say I was pleased to meet anyone from some pathetic group of nobodies calling itself a class. While you're at this academy, it would serve you well to remember your place. We wouldn't want commoners to start thinking a little special treatment makes them better than nobles now, would we? The thought couldn't have been further from my mind. Thanks for the advice. This guy's a real peach. How could anyone be so upset over such a logical proposition? Very well then, if it's the match you want, then it's the match you shall get. Und du bist auch hier. What with that guy? What, does he think he's hot stuff just because he's a noble? I've never been able to get along with jerks like that. Can't see that changing anytime soon either. He's been preening even more than the other upper class first years. Guess I won't be joining this club after all. Ja, geh lieber zum, hier, Pferdeding. Da ist ein netter upper class student. Fascinating. I suppose there are some things we can only do while we're students. It looks like there's a lot I could learn in this club. I'm going to fill out an application this very instant. That guy's really got away with words. Just goes to show why he made captain. I think this might be the club for me. Turns out this might be the club for me. Swimming doesn't just strengthen your body but your soul too. If and when you join this club, try to think of a goal. Any goal will do as long as you want to make it happen. Working toward that will be a good way to help you become the you want to be. Of course, let's not forget that swimming's the perfect way to get cool when it's all toasty outside. Can't say I'd be surprised if some folk joined up just because of that. Klein ist irgendwie, er ist halt ziemlich, er wird noch sehr unrelevant, also leider. Eine Charaktere, die durch die vielen Charaktere, die es gibt, sehr weit nach hinten zurückfällt. It might seem a little quaint, but gardening is both fun and enriching. We'd love to have you join our club if you have so much as a budding interest. I'll teach you everything there is to know about plants. Wie wär's, fragt man ein kleines Mädchen mit silbernen Haaren, die immer gähnt. The more love you pour into your flowers, the better they'll grow. Feel free to join our club if you want to cultivate a green thumb. Wie gesagt, fragt mal lieber ein kleines Mädchen mit silbernen Haaren, die immer gähnt. A year seems like a long time, but it'll fly by if you waste it all studying. It was hard work getting into this academy, so we deserve to have some fun while we're here. Now, if I were something fun to do, where would I hide? It was hard work getting into this academy, so we deserve to have some fun while we're here. Gerne, viel Spaß, Baby. Dann kommen wir nicht rein. This is the engineering building, isn't it? Doesn't seem like anyone's here. Oh, und hier kommt eine der coolsten Szenen am Anfang vom ersten Teil.
This should be the Student Union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the Student Council room is.
Hey there, first year. How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 Mira coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do, anyway.
Cheers. All right, watch closely.
What?
Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
It's in your...
Ist halt leider beides falsch. Keiner der Hände. Was mich halt wundert, weil es wundert mich immer noch ein bisschen, weil eigentlich ist Rean jemand, wenn es jemand sehen müsste, dann Rean. Aber, ja, leider nicht.
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
Wait, my 50... Mira.
Oh, dieser Satz ist... Ich hab Gänsehaut bei diesem Satz gerade bekommen. Wait, my 50 Mirror. Oh, du weißt einfach, wie gut die Spiele geschrieben sind, wenn du bei so einem Satz Gänsehaut kriegst. Man denkt, Alter, wie wichtig das auch einfach noch wird. Wie wichtig diese fucking 50 Mira, die er ihm gerade gezockt hat. Die sind halt in vielen Spielen noch relevant. Also halt, boah. Oh, diese 50 Mira. Prinzipiell, wenn man es genau nimmt, retten diese 50 Mira, retten die Welt. Wenn es genau nimmt. Ohne dass Rean diese 50 Mira quasi investiert hätte, wäre die Welt wahrscheinlich irgendwann im Laufe der Zeit untergegangen.
He got me. Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room too. Somehow. Guy's good.
Guy ist tot. Und Leute versuchen gerade noch rauszufinden, warum Guy tot ist. Also warum heißt das sehr gut ist? Kappa.
I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that.
Zumindest alle Relevanten, ja.
Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
Ich komme halt immer noch nicht drauf klar, wie dieses 50 Mira, Mann. Die sind mir gerade in den... Es macht mich fertig. wie wichtig diese Szene hier gerade, wie unfassbar wichtig die ist. Die halt am Anfang, du denkst dir halt, ja, ist eine nette Szene, um diesen anderen Second Year kennenzulernen, den zu zeigen, dass der wahrscheinlich noch wichtig wird, dass er was drauf hat, dass er vielleicht sogar mehr drauf hat als Rean, weil er es geschafft hat, ihn so ein bisschen auszutricksen, obwohl Rean so Sachen kann wie spüren kann, ob wie viele Leute auf einer Etage sind und so. Und ja, er ist so ein Typ, der die 50 Mira abkauft. Ja, who cares? Die ganze Welt interessiert. Also, Rean, scheiß auf deinen 50 Mira. Es sind wahrscheinlich die besten 50 Mira, die jemand in seinem Leben ausgegeben hat. Denn diese 50 Mira, würde ich fast sagen, retten die Welt. So, genug dazu. On the first floor of the Student Union building, you'll find both the cafeteria and the campus store. As you might expect, the cafeteria sells a number of different kinds of food. Meanwhile, the store sells combat equipment like weapons and recovery items. This makes the best place to stock up on supplies or buy new equipment on campus. Man, I always feel hungry after class. Munch, why don't you go get something? The food's here pretty good. I figured this academy would have some tough classes given how famous it is, but man, I still underestimated them. It's only April, but so they haven't gotten too bad yet, but I think we're in for a tough 2 years. I'm pretty curious about their class 7 too. It's like they have a whole different curriculum than we did. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. There seems to be a lot of promising newcomers among the first years. It should be interesting to watch them all develop. Ramsey. I used to work in the kitchen at the Noble's mansion. So this might be an academy cafeteria, but I can guarantee the quality of my cooking. If you want to try some, just say so at the counter. Hey there, have you come for something to eat? There are 3 things to know about our cafeteria food. It's cheap, delicious, and served quickly, and we're proud of it. So if there's anything you want to order, you just let me know. Ja, ich nehme davon nicht. Das können wir alles billiger machen. Nicht jetzt, aber später. Hey there, welcome to the campus store. Or what will be the campus store once I finish setting everything up. I'm afraid I can't tell you anything today. I hope you come back again when we're ready, though. Ist irgendwas Interessantes? Was du da hier sehen kann bei ihm? Nee. Wäre cool, wenn man irgendwie, weiß nicht, im Hintergrund unten, aber unten ein kleines Cameo-Ding gehangen hätte. Nee, wir kommen übrigens nicht weiter hoch. Oh, Moment, wir kommen so hoch noch? Oh. Noble Exclusive Salon. No lower class students allowed. Ich dachte tatsächlich, wir dürfen nicht mal hier hoch. Ach ja. Philip, did you get any first year to join the literature club? We got one in the photography club, but he's already showing up late and slacking off. Philip. 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 She's lost in her own little book world again. Once she gets absorbed into her own little world, there's no way to reach her. I hope that new member comes along soon. Wenn du ein gutes Buch hast, dann bist du auch wirklich da drin. Und dann liest du und liest und liest und auf einmal, oh fuck, 3 morgens. Tall boys with glasses really are the best. Just thinking about them makes me all tingly. Oh no. Gunfishing, Kenneth. Jo, passt zu ihm. Another day, another beatdown by the nobles. I thought for sure that I would be able to win today too. Is this club ever going to break its losing streak? Vielleicht, wenn du einen grünhaarigen Typen in der Brille bekommst. Den sollst du rekrutieren. Ah ja, das ist ja Fidelio. Ich habe vorher noch nie bemerkt, dass hier einfach ein Darkroom für Entwicklung von Fotos ist. Lol. Okay, dann mache ich gerade aber noch eine kurze Pause. Ich bin gleich wieder da.